Poetic Songstress by Renee King.
Hello, everyone. I am Renee King, the poetic songstress. I am from Houston, Texas. I'm an actress, singer, songwriter, and yoga instructor, and an all around creative. I was raised in a small town in Texas where my dad was an associate minister. My mom was a choir director. So I grew up in church. So I do have a little bit of a churchy, sultry sound when it comes to my poetry, my singing, my songwriting style. But overall, I like to make feel good music, realistic poetry, real situations. I love helping people. And so being able to bring them something creative that allows them to look at themselves and also find something unique about themselves through my artistry is what drives me, is what I love. And I pull from all walks of life, whether it's marriage, divorce, friendships, all the ships that you could be in to get my ideas, to get my motivation, to write, to sing, all of that. My poetry is a combination of sensual, sultry, realistic relationships, but then with a self-care undertone. So at the meat of my poetry, it's all about yourself, loving yourself, caring for yourself, and then having that energy transfer to other people. So the energy that I create and I write with, I hope you receive that at the end of my poetry. It's all about healing. It's about love. That's it. The title of this piece that I will be performing today is called Untitled. And the inspiration behind this piece was a real life situation that I think most of us can really relate to. So at the end of the day, it's about self-care. It's about acknowledgement, awareness, and self-love. Heck yeah, I'm in my feelings because I just wanted some attention. It's been a long time since I've been stroked, and I'm not talking about my ego either, but I digress. Pump my brakes, full stop, no stress. And I'm glad my intuition filled in the blanks when your presence became absent. I mean, your mood switched up. You started talking different, which is crazy because there was no real commitment between me and you. So there was no need for you to omit the truth. And the truth of the matter is you chose her and not me. And I'm not mad at that fact. But the fact of the matter is that you never told me. So I play dumb. We're still meeting up occasionally, even though when I pull up, my spirit tells me to leave, always after hours, most conveniently, mostly because I'm trying to fulfill my needs. Or so I thought. No, literally, because my doctor did prescribe me vitamin D, but you know me, no pills or liquid gels for me. It's that penile injection vaccination for me. But I'm not mad at giving you the third degree. But it finally settled in. You would have never chose me. So I sit back and replay our late night sessions, seeing that you gave me crumbs of a full-plated conversation, unable to digest, left me empty, hungry, and wanting more, but settling for less because I didn't think of myself more. But I couldn't blame you for what I subjected myself to. And just like that, a revelation. Because I treated myself so carelessly, that gave you the ability to treat me so casually. And my insecurities led me to believe that I didn't want more when you said that a relationship was not what you were looking for. So I just took what I could get, gave you access for a quick fix when truly it was never enough to fulfill me, left me malnourished, malnutrition, depleted, and deficient. Damn right I'm in my feelings because I just wanted some attention. But next time, I'll keep my feelings in check. And my heart won't override all these feelings that I got built up inside, and it won't make me lose my god doggone mind. And if I'm honest with myself, it was never about you. What you said or didn't say, did or didn't do. Because at the end of the day, it all boils down to me and the decision that I made to stay.
The reggae sound of Natty Dreads. now we present Chinese opera star Jane Maria.
Hi, this is Jane Maria. Hola, aquí Jane Maria. 大家好，我是朱珍。I am the international ambassador of Feeln on the Fifth, which is an online global cultural performance event of Feeln Festival. Our artists represent communities of different ethnic groups around the world to show you the most authentic ethnic art and culture. At the same time, Feeln Festival empowers young people. By watching and participating in our activities, better understand the cultures of all nations in the world. No fears, no hatred. Young people's experiments and creativity are improved. And they see what's possible and work hard for it. We use art to heal and culture to promote peace. Thank you very much to the artists and cultural leaders around the world for their strong support for the event. And thank you for watching and participating in the audience. Now, I would like to offer a prayer. This is an aria song from Bellini's Italian opera Norma. The heroine Norma is a high priestess who leads the crowd in the ancient woods on a quiet moonlit night to pray for peace to the moon goddess. By the way, this is live recording with my mobile phone, so hope the sound is good enough.
Are you feeling?
Now we have Crystal Davis, the sister of the great Willie Davis.
Never put your trust in a king or a prince. Always, only put your trust in the Most High Yah. Never put your trust in man. Don't ever do it. Never think that he is the one to bring you through it. After all is said and done, time and time again, how can you let him destroy your lifelong plan? He doesn't comprehend all the things that you do, 'cause it was not given to him but Lord to you. How can you walk around looking down and dismayed? 'Cause when it's over, you'll find a brand new day. A new day is dawning, a new day of tenderness, a new day of love, peace and happiness. A new day is dawning, just you wait and see. A new day of love is coming for you when it's all over. When it's all over, it's gonna be a brand new day. When it's all over, when it's all over, yeah. Never underestimate the power of your love. Never take too lightly the things that you adore. Don't close your eyes. Don't you ignore the feelings that you have felt many times before. A new day's dawning, a new day of tenderness, a new day of love, peace and happiness. A new day is dawning, just you wait and see. New day of love is coming for you and me. When it's all over, 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 the sun will shine. We're gonna have sweet peace of mind when it's all over. Ooh, yeah. When it's all, when it's all, when it's all, when it's all, when it's all over. Are you feeling it?
Business and life coaching with Tumi from South Africa.
My name is Ndileka. I'm a global speaker. I'm a business leader. I'm a coach. But I'm also in the forefront, the founder of the Thrive Revolution. Our journeys are intertwined. We are cut from the same cloth. The sooner we realize that our strengths come from the challenges we face, the sooner we can embrace our challenges. We have to thrive, not only for ourselves, but for our children, those around us, and those who are still to come. We need to carry the light into the future. My story matters, your stories matter, all our stories matter. We have a unique journey. There are no two people with same interest. The person next to you may like the same things that you do. They may have the same interests as you do. You may be in the same field. Possibly you in the creative industry or you entrepreneurs together. But here's a fact. Not even twins have the same fingerprints. You have unique talents, unique gifts, unique skills that the world has called, that you need to give to the world. The sooner we realize that we have a unique purpose, we'll then realize that we need to be very authentic. Authenticity allows you to come in, spread your unique message, and live your purpose as it was intended. My story started in South Africa, in a region called Free State. It's a story that has seen my lows, but it's also a story that has seen my highs. It's a story where I've shed lots of tears, but it's a story where I've had the pleasure of laughing. It's a story where I felt like an underdog, but it's also a story that has led me to the top as CEO of 2 government entities. My story has led me to where I am. Today, I go around the world sharing my leadership journey, assisting men and women how to thrive in environments, in businesses, and in their personal lives. When I was going through my challenges, one thing was certain. As I was battered, as I received all the death threats, as I was depressed in a wellness clinic, when I was low, I knew one thing for sure, that I have to lead the path, that others must find their journey a bit easier. My tears will be like a well where a beautiful tree shall come and nurture those who come and sit under it. In my journey, I've seen many wanting to see me fall down. But in my journey, I've also had the opportunity of various mentors and coaches who've brought me up. I learned that life comes down to 6 principles. I call them Thrive. Thrive is a way of life. The T in Thrive stands for transformation. You have the power and the ability to change your story, the power to evolve, the power to take your business to the next level. Hope is like a light that shines into a dark room and gives a glimpse of a better tomorrow. You may have been battered, you may have been called you not good enough, but your resilience comes within you. Inspiration. Our lives must be an inspiration, not only for ourselves, but for your colleagues, for your community, for your country, and most especially for the children who are looking up to us. Victory. All small and big victories must be celebrated. What is important is that you are journeying towards your goal. Lastly, empowerment. There's no ocean without a river. There's no river without a stream. As you journey in life, how about you pour into somebody? Success should be shared. My story started in a place where I had no hope at all. 17 years ago, I used to live in this shack. Dusty roads, morning dews waking me up. Family of 5 clustered together in this shack. Little did I know that 17 years later, I'd be CEO of a government entity. One thing I knew when I was in this shack is that my current situation is not my final destination. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what challenges you're going through in business, but it's important to know that your current situation is not your final destination. When I was in this shack, one of the powerful tools I used, as young as I was, 20, I had developed a vision board. This was important because it was a guide to my future. It was a path for me to follow my dreams, all in this vision board. But also where I was there, I found my purpose. It is in this shack where I started seeing children sleeping without eating, children leading homes, children in abject poverty, women without jobs. One of my first things I did was to create and be in a survival mode. I gathered business leaders in the community. We collaborated together to form what I call my first feeding scheme. And I realized that that feeding scheme was a solution to hunger, to families, to women, to children. Children were able to wake up and go to school full. But I also learned a powerful tool. It's called collaboration. When people, businesses, entrepreneurs come together and collaborate, we create lasting impact. And we see it all over the world. We know how BMW has partnered with Louis Vuitton. Doesn't that tell us that collaboration is the way to go? Now, here's the question. In which area of your business do you need to partner? Which area in your personal life do you need a help of an expert? Which area of your life do you need to collaborate with someone to go to the next level? Collaboration is the key to success. Well, fast forward 17 years. I'd become a CEO, was at the top of my game. I was making impactful changes in the industry. I was meeting all targets. The business was profitable. And out of nowhere, my contract ended. It felt like I was hit by a rod on my solar plexus. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your world crumbled down in one go? Here I am, a mother with 3 kids, and suddenly what I thought was my breakthrough became a dry well. But I also realized that in and around that time, that God works in ways human beings can never be able to comprehend. I was headhunted for another CEO role. And I was headhunted because of my work ethic, because of the investment that I had done in the industry, because of the successes that were seen. Lives were impacted. Women were now leading institutions. I had been a game changer. And when I was headhunted, this was an opportunity to create the same success in another industry. I was now entering as CEO in the creative industries, an industry that I've been part of, but an industry that I needed to evolve and change. I learned that to succeed, it's important to transform. Like this lover here, you need to be dedicated to your own personal development. Learn about the industry. Align yourself with the right people. Feed into yourself. Success has a price. That price could be hard work. That price could be you going to learn a new skill. That price could be you going to be mentored. That price could be you getting coached. That price could be late nights. Everything in life has a price. And so does success. I read a story about an agency that started very well, started scaling up so quickly. However, within 3 years, they had to shut it down because in that transformation of their business, they had not taken into consideration that as a business, as a person, you've got to put quality systems. You need quality frameworks in order for your business to succeed. What type of internal business processes do you have in your organization? Are they helping your business or are they bringing it down? Are you able to cut lead times, cut delay? Internal processes are important. We see it with McDonald's. They found a great recipe and they've repeated that process over time. You and your team will need to go through a learning process. This means you're going to need to develop your people. You're going to need to develop yourselves. Certain levels will need you to lead differently. What strategy do you need to take in your learning and growth in order for your business to elevate? But when I looked into customer satisfaction, it's about making sure that the small base of your clients is satisfied. At times, as entrepreneurs, we want so many clients. But at times, the key would be maintaining good relationships, servicing the clients. Instead of getting 100 good clients, how about getting 20 clients that are big enough and service them well? Retain relationships over a long time and see returns. Financial performance. You know, a business is as good as its financial systems. How is your business looking like in terms of systems? Are you reducing the risks? Are you making maximum profit with the resources that you have? Systems are important. Investing in great systems and teams will enable you to elevate. As you incrementally increase, remember to transform your systems. We often hear about mental intelligence, emotional intelligence, digital intelligence. Let's dive into network intelligence. As human beings, our lives are intertwined. We are related and interconnected. It's important for you to harvest your connections. When was the last time you took stock of your networks? How is your network helping you grow? Personally, I've used my network to help me elevate. I'm now at a point where I'm no longer trading in my business alone, but I'm trading in continents around me. That would not be possible had I not leveraged on my networks. Networks is not just about opportunities, but it's also about the wealth of information, knowledge, and the ideas that we share. I want to challenge you today. Evaluate in your networks. Your networks is your wealth. Your next opportunity may come from your network. Resilience is important for any business. Like this flower here, your business should be able to bloom from a concrete. Well, don't know if you know about Risa Tisa, but it's one of my all-time favorite stories about resilience. She was scammed by a man, but because of her resilient nature, research says she made more than $300,000 by sharing her story on TikTok. This is a testament that if you're resilient enough, you must be able to succeed. I've been in the most hardest circumstances. I found myself where I had death threats. I didn't know if I was going to make it to the next day. But I've also had times where I've been so depressed. And I learned that after every hard time, light does come. After every darkness, light does come. Where you are, possibly as a business, is definitely not the end. Find inspiration with those around you. Learn lessons that you need to learn and take what you need to take in order for you to be inspired and thrive. You know, after all the hardships, all the challenges I had gone through, my victory came when I was recognized by our president in South Africa. That took me from 10 to possibly 100. I moved from that announcement to being a sought-after leader. But when I look into my victory, I've moved from this shack to being a PhD graduate. I've moved from that shack to headlining newspapers. I've moved from that shack in empowering women. I lead a community, empowering women to succeed in their businesses. I believe if we stand together as human beings, as humanity, we are able to thrive. It's important to transform your life, have hope in your situation, Be resilient enough. Know that it's not your end. Find inspiration around you. Celebrate your victories and pour into others as you go up. Now, I had just implemented one of the biggest projects. I had had this great film summit. So many A-listers had come, had over 1,000 participants. And as I was sitting, basking in the moment of success, an elderly woman around 50 years came to me and she said, CEO, can I have a minute with you? As leaders, as entrepreneurs, it's important to realize potential and leadership among those who are around us, those who can lift us up. She brought me on the side and said, CEO, can I pray for you? She prayed for my womb. And I realized that we all are pregnant with ideas. We're all pregnant with businesses. We're pregnant with songs. We're pregnant with books that are still to be written, businesses that are still to be birthed. She then said, after praying for me, can I give you a hug? When she gave me a hug, she said, I appreciate you. And it's important to understand and know that you matter. You are seen. Your business matters. Your book matters. Your song matters. Your dream matters. Your dream is valid. I don't know where you are, in which stage of business, in which stage of your personal life, but I want to encourage you that where you are is not the end. Your current situation is not your final destination. It's about time that you embrace thriving. Embrace the power to transform, hope, be resilient, inspiration, victory, and empowerment. I've written a book called Thrive. It's available on my website, www.dumilebaka.com. Join the community and let us thrive together.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventure piteous overthrows, do with their deaths bury their parents' strife. His name is Romeo, and he is a Montague. My only love sprung from my only hit. Too early seen unknown, unknown too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me that I must love a loathed enemy. Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
She speaks.
Be some other name.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
What's in a name, huh? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called?
But wait, what light from yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is his son. She speaks, yet she says nothing. Wagwan. Her eyes discourses. I will answer it. Hold on. I am too bold. And Misha talk to.
Is what kind of man is you that dost be screened in the night? So stumblest on my counsel.
My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, car it's an enemy to thee.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of sound. But wait, had there not Romeo and a Montague? Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What is Montague? It is no hand, no foot, no arm, no face, nor any other part belonging to a man.
Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. Lips, owe you the doors of breath. Seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Boy, thy drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, dead, we're dead. Yo, death! Death! I embrace thee with arms open. Through this, the winter of my discontent, will I find the summer of my being. Juliet, Juliet, wherefore art thou, Juliet? Deny not our lifeless dwellings. For are we not together in peace and harmony and beyond the physical boundaries of conform? So tell me, what is Montague and Capulet, eh? Would our love be any more significant if named different we were? True love knows not of titles and ting and ting. And if death more so than life can respect a state of sacred matrimony, then make light of our darkness and embrace the keepers of our souls.
The road to fulfillment is indeed a long and arduous one, sometimes fraught with sorrow and pain. But if two people share the same beliefs and appreciate the harmony of togetherness, then body and soul will move as one to the tune of love and the unquestionable likeness of being.
Here is the beautiful Bosnian pop star, Jenny.
Lela si se nisi nikada Čava suze mani izbliza Onda opet kuneš se Samo jedan prije mene bio je
Asmar, protege of Bootsy Collins, an amazing young bass player. He's coming to the stage. Check him out with what funk he's got to offer. Little Asmar.
I'm Lil Asmar, and I'm from New Jersey. So I was 7 years old. I was sitting in my room watching TV, and I heard my dad practicing his bass guitar, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go sit in there and ask him if he could teach me how to play. So in our house, his room was like on a lower end, and then in the kitchen it was like up a little bit. So I was like looking up, like standing on there, looking up at him, and he was just standing up at me like, what you doing here? And I was like, hey, can you teach me how to play the bass guitar? And first, he started laughing at me because at the time, the bass was bigger than me and I was only 7 years old. Serious look on my face like, I want you to teach me. So then he said, if I get you a bass guitar, would you practice it every day for an hour? And I said, yes. So then we went to a Sandmatch music store, and we was in the back looking for a bass guitar, just me like messing around, getting the feeling of it. And I had found one, I was like, yeah, I want to try this bass. And it was a Wednesday night. And usually they have like jam sessions on Wednesday nights there. So the guy came up and said, hey, do you want to have his son perform on the stage? I was like, sure. And that was my first show I ever had. So I started playing the bass at 7 years old. I met Bootsy Collins. I was 10 years old at the time. And it was in a Sandmatch music store, actually. I had like that Bootsy glasses on. I played. And it was an amazing day. Like, it was an amazing show, actually. I think it was on his birthday. I'm not too sure, but I think it was on his birthday. All I remember him saying, oh, he's on the mothership, he's on the mothership. But yeah, everybody was in the music store watching me play. It was an amazing opportunity that I had. And it was just great. I'm glad I got the chance to meet him at 10 years old. I was so young at the time, so some things I do forget, because usually I had a lot going on. But it was just an amazing moment, and I loved the experience of it.
Ben, y'all ready? Yeah! I said, Ben, y'all ready? Yeah! 1, 2, 3, go! and not fight.
Bootsy, baby!
Peace out, everybody. This next song that we about to play is a song I made up and we about to rock out. Band, y'all ready?
Yeah!
I said, band, y'all ready?
Yeah!
1, 2, 3, go! And that's how we funk and not fight.
Bootsy, baby!
Yeah!
Thank you everybody for coming out, supporting, coming to the festival. I want to say big shout outs to Feeln on the 5th Festival. Big shout outs to Funk Not Fight. And before I go, I'm going to share all my handles. For Instagram, you can follow me at @LilAsmar_, at LILASMAR_, YouTube, Lil Asmar, Facebook, Lil Asmar. For TikTok, Lil Asmar Bass. For my website, you can follow me at www.lilasmar.org. For my clothing line, www.shoplilasmar.com. And when you spell Asmar, it is ASMAR. For my album, it's called When I Think About the Music Live. Lil Asmar, you can find it on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Apple Music. It's over 150 platforms, so make sure you go check it out and go get it. When I Think About the Music Live, Lil Asmar. Remember to funk and not fight. Peace out, everybody.
Struggling communities hold untapped potential, but traditional solutions only go so far. Captain's Millionaires rewrites the script. We empower individuals with financial literacy and new strategies for self-sufficiency. We build community-based businesses, changing the economic landscape from within. Captain's Millionaires helps communities build a future where outside help becomes a thing of the past. Be part of the solution that empowers for the long term. Invest in Captain's Millionaires.
Join us today. This is your captain speaking.